It is absolutely stunning today. Hola folks, Rich, AWOL Mallorca again. As you can probably tell, I'm not on the island. I'm actually back home in Dorset, and it's the 22nd of July, and I'm on the Frome Valley Trail, not to be confused with the Frome Valley Walkway, which is over Bristol way. Frome Valley Trail goes from a little village called Evershot, which my dad kindly dropped me off at 7 o'clock this morning, because it's in the middle of nowhere, and the earliest I could get there by bus was like 11:15, I think it was. So that's just no good. Most of the day's gone by then. 16-mile trail, runs from Evershot to Dorchester. Eventually I think they want to extend it to Poole Harbour to make it a long distance trail. It'll be 43 miles in total if they do that. So I'm just going to go as far as I can today, pitch the tent hopefully by the river somewhere, and then tomorrow see how far I get basically. I don't want to be out all day because it's not often that I get home, so I want to actually see some people. But I'll probably try and make it to a place called Wool, and then jump on the train back to Poole and either get picked up or catch a bus back to home, Corfmullen. But we'll see how it goes. Catch you later. Looks like I've got company. So, as with the Wareham Forest Way that me and my dad did about 6 weeks ago, maybe not even that, I can't remember, this isn't a very heavily used path, I don't think. I like to pick random ones. The first section isn't very well, or the first mile isn't very well signposted, and so far all the signposts and markers are pretty old. No well-worn paths at all, really, to be honest. So when you're going across the fields, you've got to keep an eye on your map to make sure you're following fence lines and things like that to the next gate. But it's nice so far. Hopefully see the river in a bit. But, yeah. There is the River Frome, or part of it. Not a bad view for them. It is absolutely stunning this morning. It's going to be a warm one, but should be right. Oh, wish you guys could smell what I just smelled. Freshly cut grass. Freshly cut warm grass. So nice. So nice to smell the smells of the countryside. Even the cow turds. I miss the smell of cow turds. A lot of this trek is part of the National Cycle Network as well. Number 26. Actually be really nice to ride through here. You need a mountain bike. Couldn't do it on a road bike. But yeah, very pleasant. Oh, cattle grid. Yeah, I thoroughly recommend that if you're into your cycling. So it's 11:15. It is probably in the mid-20s now. It feels rather warm out here. Absolutely incredible. I'm probably about 2/3 of the way there. I've been walking for roughly 3 3/4 hours. Started at 7. Unfortunately I've got a new Garmin watch, but, well, fortunately I've got a new Garmin watch. Unfortunately, I didn't start it until probably about a mile in, so yeah, not really sure what it's nearly 12 miles, although that can't be right because it's only been going for 2 hours and 8 minutes and I've done 12 miles. Not sure about that. It's probably in K's. In fact, yeah, it might be in K's. So I'll have to look into that when I get to Dorchester. Right. So I had a little detour. I don't know if you can see it. There's a clump of trees up there alongside this path. So I got up to that point and started to figure out that actually I'd taken a wrong turn. And it should have been a field before, but I was like, well, I didn't see anything. So there's the path, which is pretty difficult to see when you're just strolling past. And then in here, I don't think you'll be able to see it, but up there is the sign. Like I said, it's not used very much. Luckily I've only gone, I don't know, maybe 1/4 of a mile up the road before I realised. So yeah, that was good fun. Looked at the compass and I was heading due south and I was like, that's not right, I'm going to end up on the main Bridport road. Don't want that. So yeah, I'm going to head up on through the field there, back over to the Frome Valley. But this is the official trail. Crazy. You heard something? If you're watching this video and you're thinking, I wouldn't mind trying the Frome Valley Trail, it's a word of warning for you. Down in Muckleford, which is down over in that direction, there's a choice where you can either take the farm track, which I came along, and then up here and over, or you can follow the road. To be honest, I can't see the road being that busy, and if you're I don't know, uneasy on your feet, not such a strong walker, I would take that one, because that's a hell of a hill to climb up on a day like today anyway. And it's quite a detour. I'm not really sure. I suppose they've done it for the views, because to be fair, the views are spectacular. Beautiful English countryside out there. But yeah, so just a little word of warning for you. Plus, I think the cycleway actually, because there's two, there's the Frome Valley Trail and then there's a Frome Valley cycleway, I think, and they follow each other pretty closely most of the way, but obviously bits like this I think they tell you to follow the roadway. Don't make the mistake of trying to bring your bike up here unless you're really fit. I imagine the downhill section would be quite good fun on the other side of this hill, but we shall see. That's Muckleford there. You can pick that up on the GoPro, and there's a junction here. That's where it gives you the option of taking the footpath up here or following the roadway. You can see the number 26 because it's part of the International Cycle Path network. So I came down here, and this is where the inconspicuous sign was, in a hedge, years of overgrowth by the looks of it, and I got to probably about here because I contemplated following the edge of that field down to the farm and then following the footpath back that way, but I don't know how major that farm is, I don't know how private it is and whether they'd be happy with me marching on through. The other option was that I could have followed the footpath down through here into Dorchester that way and came back up and met up with the Frome Valley path here, but I kind of wanted to follow the Frome Valley Trail, so I'm coming up back over here and I'm probably I'm around here. So yeah, not a bad little walk, and it is stunning. It's starting to cloud over a little bit now, so it's actually quite nice. I just hope it doesn't rain or storm this afternoon. I've got gear and I've got everything in my pack is in a waterproof bag just in case, sleeping bag and stuff like that, spare clothes. So it won't be too much of a problem, but it'd just be nice if it didn't, to be fair. Unless I'm in my tent already, and then yeah, the pitter-patter of rain on the tent would be pretty awesome. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. This section is quite rough and overgrown as well. Walking on loose flint through brambles and loads of stinging nettles. And the odd pheasant that jumps out on you when you least expect it. All good fun. Couple of coots and loads of dragonflies. Nice and peaceful there, but coming up to the main road here, I think this is where I cross it, go to the other side and follow the trail down into the top of Dorchester. This is the A37, the one that travelled up this morning to get to Evershot. We'll be busy by now. Thank you very much. Brilliant. Thank you very much.
There's enough pot for you.
Excellent.
Alright.
Cheers. So, the Gamekeeper in Charminster. Thoroughly recommend it. Nice spot to stop. Nice staff. a very nice brie and bacon cranberry panini as well to top it all off. Now back on my feet, do the last 6 Ks of the trail, and yeah, that's it. I'll find somewhere to stop for the night. I'm cheating a little bit. I've bypassed a tiny bit of the footpath. I'm actually on the Frome Valley cycle trail, not the foot trail, because that went off over into the fields right over there. So I've cut probably a K1.5, maybe a mile, something like that off, just because I want to get into town, get a map, sit down at a pub somewhere, and figure out where I'm going to stay tonight. So yeah, I'd prefer to do that than go meandering through the fields and take another hour to get there. Mind you, it's only 2:30, something like that, so it doesn't get dark now. I think the sun sets at 9:15 tonight, something like that, so I've got plenty of time. I've left the Frome Valley Trail and Dorchester behind me, and yeah, had to walk past Dorchester sewage works and the tip, but still a bit of road noise, but I'm back out in the countryside. Heading for a place called West Stafford. Looks like it's got the most potential for spots near the river. Here the river's a couple hundred metres that way beyond the hedge, with no access to it from here at the moment, but I'm sure I'll find a way. That was lucky. Thought I was going to have to get my feet wet. Got the ford here, but I spied my little eye. Little bridge over there. Or I could try the telegraph pole. I think I'll do the bridge. So today is a day of plan changing. Got to West Stafford, which I thought was going to be my best bet for a spot for wild camping tonight, but it's just not what I thought it was going to be. And to be fair, the Frome isn't what I thought it was going to be. As beautiful as it is here, stunning. There's just no suitable areas near it to pitch up. I mean, this doesn't look too bad, but there's a farmhouse just over behind me. There's habitation everywhere where it's half decent. I probably could find a spot in a farmer's field, but I'm not bothered. I'm not doing if I was doing a long distance like through hike, then yeah, you just carry on going until sun went down and find a spot to pitch up and then get up before and break camp before sunrise in the morning. But to be honest, I can't be asked. I've done probably around 34 k's today. I don't know what that is in miles now. I think it's about 1.5 k's to a mile, so it's probably around 20 miles. So yeah, I'm not bothered about pitching up. I wanted to pitch up near the river so I could have a swim and chill out. But if that's not going to happen, then I might just jump on the train at Dorchester and catch a train home tonight or this evening. I've actually, at West Stafford, somehow managed to stumble across oh, there's a buzzard. Hang on 1 minute. He was a bit far away to, well, I'll probably put the video in just before this bit of video, but he was a bit far away from my NEX to pick him up, unfortunately. He's just soaring around, obviously riding the thermals, maybe looking for, oh, there's a pair of them looking for a bit of food. Yeah, where was I? Oh right, yeah, so got to West Stafford and I managed somehow to pick up the Frome Valley Trail. I don't know how I did that because I didn't think it came this far down, but I'm back on it, and what it does is I've come from Dorchester along the footpaths to West Stafford, and then it comes out of the top of West Stafford, heads north, and then turns east, turns west back towards Dorchester. There's some waterways up here somewhere which look quite interesting, maybe a possibility. We'll have a look, but there also looks like there's a couple of villages and stuff nearby as well. So yeah, I'm going to have a look around there, and then if all else fails I'll carry on back to Dorchester, which will bung a few more miles onto the day, but it's actually quite nice out here, and I'll jump on the train, head back to Poole, and then home and pitch the tent in the garden. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see. I think it'll be shut now. It's gone 6. I stopped in and had a coffee at old Hardy's place. Bugger. Only about half an hour from Dorchester now. Didn't spot anything on the way here. Most of the lakes and stuff that I saw on the map are sort of like marshy bog areas, like nature reserves, heavily like wooded and stuff like that, so no good there. But yeah, it's been a cracking day out. I've done, like I say, I'm about half an hour away. Watch is saying 34.5 k's plus a couple of k's because I forgot to turn it on. So yeah, probably about 37 k's by the time I get there. Maybe 30, 39, 40. Wow. 40 k's. Yeah, that's a long way. So like I said, at least now I know I've got it there in reserve to do a through hike, and if I had the time I could have found somewhere last minute just before sundown and done the whole 43 miles easily in 2 days. from Evershot to Poole Harbour. Yeah, no, it's nice. It's a nice walk. Like I say, keep your wits about you, because the signposting hasn't been great. It's best if you've done a few before and you kind of got the feel of how they work, then miss a few out and you have to sort of navigate. Yeah, that's it. So until the next one, which hopefully, if the weather holds out, will be the Castleman Trailway with my dad on Monday, which is it's an old railway that ran from, let me get this right, it ran from near Upton House in Poole, right the way up through to Ringwood, and it was notorious, shall we say, because of all the bends and everything in it. It was called the Corkscrew Railway at one point, hence why it's probably no longer a railway. Yeah, so we're going to hopefully do that if the weather holds out, like I say. That would be a nice flat one, what with it being in an old railway line. So yeah, till next time, adios.